Back with Humphrey Hale from Carnavale Resources this morning. Humphrey, morning.
Good morning, Andrew. How are you?
Yeah, good, Humphrey. You've announced this morning here drilling at Swiftsure. That's now complete. 21 holes, a mix of RC and diamond. Give us a quick recap on the program.
Yeah, we wanted to go back and test beneath the main zones that were identified in the scoping study, and the most obvious target was straight down dip underneath those high grade plunging shoots which had bonanza grades, and we drilled a program of 21 holes, both underneath the Swiftsure high grade lodes, and then slightly to the north into Tiptoe. We put 6 holes into that, and a few holes south of Swiftsure as well. We'll get to Valiant in the future, but yes, a mixture of diamond for those deeper holes at the extensions and RC for the shallow areas.
And you're fairly confident the program went well.
Yeah, so this big mineralizing structure that hosts Swiftsure and the other prospects on this trend through our tenements is pretty easy to identify. It's stayed put in the interpretation, and we hit it within meters, if you like, of the target. The alteration and the veining and the mineralization that we see in the core is very positive. But we'll wait for the assays to see what the tenor is, how much is there. So we know we've hit the structure. We know that it's carrying the sort of right mineralization as you would imagine, and now it's waiting for tenor. And we're quietly confident, I'd say so.
And we've mentioned it before. You were following up here on those bonanza grades. If you've got them in front of you, give us a quick reminder about what you reported back on earlier.
Yes, no, let me see if I can read off my screen here. So just in no particular order: 7 at 23, 4 at 22, 8 at 14, 5 at 68, 2 at 13, 4 at 38, 3 at 10. So enormous grades and quite coherent, giving us a niche project with sort of 50,000 tons of going over an ounce, which really does drive home the value. Our NPV was 91 million bucks in the scoping study at 3,500 bucks Aussie gold and 95% recovery. If we put our real recoveries that we measured with the metallurgy and up-to-date pricing, it's up now sort of 130 plus. So very strong. And that's just on the scoping study area. This would extend beneath that and hopefully add to the ounces and therefore the value of the project.
Hmm. So Humphrey, as a recap, next steps for Kookynie, what's
Well,
planned?
waiting for the assays, certainly, and that'll depend. We've got to cut the core. The RC is in with the lab. Well, hopefully it'll all come together and be sort of first or second week of January to welcome the new year, and then immediately follow that up with a new campaign based around the findings of this campaign. So the idea is to keep tracking down these high grade narrow shoots and grow the resource as best as possible with the money that we have in the best way.
Great to see you, Humphrey. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Andrew.